Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk, thinking right in my living room, doing what I do for you. Sunday afternoon, nothing else to do. I gotta talk to you. Let's go. Rightism, 25 rule to live by. Storytelling, story with a message and a story for life. These are life lessons. I'm giving them to you. I see you receiving them. I got you. I got some more for you. Let's go. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Knowing yourself a little better never hurts. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal. Right thinker is to become spiritually enlightened, aka to know thyself. And that's the question I always ask. You should have the answer. Everybody's going to be different. Let me give it to you anyway. Know thyself. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is foolish. Avoid them. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I can teach you. Tune in. That's what I do for you. I can teach you. A person who knows not and believe that they know, dangerous. I will avoid you. I can't teach you. A person who knows, but knows not that they know, is asleep. I can awaken you with spiritual knowledge. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. I got you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to Maya, be true. You got to have balance in your life. Today, talk about something near and dear to my heart. Matter of fact, it represents me from a perspective of the heart. Right thinkers, let's talk about why I prepare for greatness. My motto is I'm prepared for greatness every day. I want to be my best self every day. If I get better at it, that's what I want. Now, let's go. Greatness is for each individual, not for somebody else to decide if you're great. You decide your greatness. Let's go. Well, I do. To be your best self, aka to achieve greatness, you have to practice and put in the work daily. No days off, no excuses. It is what it is. That's why I do what I do for you. It's for me, but in turn, it serves you. The road to greatness is a long, lonely road, but I don't mind being on it. I'm comfortable being alone. Preparing is putting your best work in daily. That's right thing is philosophy. That's what you have to do. Ain't no getting around putting the work in daily. Okay? Understand that. I know what it takes to be your best self. I'm doing it. I'm showing it. I'm proving it. Whatever you want to do. But I can tell you how it's done. I'm showing you how it's done. Knowing thyself is obtaining greatness for yourself. Becoming spiritually enlightened, reaching the goal of knowing who you are is all human goals that all human beings should have for every individual. We want to be our best self. Some people want other things, but the real deal is being your best self is all you have to give him. That's all he asks for. I calm it down a little, amped up right now. So I calm it down a little bit. All right, next one is in life. What are you preparing for your life? You're living. What are you doing? What's your purpose? Okay. I know that with the use of right thinking philosophy, success is what you will get if you put the work in. Being rich and famous is not reaching greatness or obtaining greatness. Knowing thyself is the key for me. I'm just speaking for myself. Again, these are all my perspective, my concepts. I don't speak for nobody other than myself. I know that with knowledge of self, greatness is possible. I can obtain it if I put my work in. Nothing stop me. In life, Living your best life is how to reach your personal greatness in your life. Saying you want it, hoping you want it, dreaming about you want it, don't get it. Any successful person will tell you how hard it was and the lonely times when they're by themselves and they're putting their work in. When you get successful, nobody hears about that, but that's how you got successful. And if you don't reach success, at least you're doing the best for yourself that you can do. If nobody else knows, you do. I had a song by my man, Benny King, the average white man, called A Star in the Ghetto. I can be a star in my neighborhood. If I never make Broadway, that'll be okay. So in life, if you're a star within your own self, it don't make a difference what other people think or say. If you're not preparing for greatness, you're not living your best life. So I'm trying to explain to you. Living your best life is putting effort in and giving your best effort to what it is you're trying to do. And if knowing yourself is that, put the work in like I do. What do you want for yourself out of life is a question everybody have to answer for themselves. To dream that impossible dream is to live with a purpose. But obtaining knowledge and being your best self will help you obtain that purpose. If you want the best things in life, you have to live your best life. It don't just happen. It ain't about luck. It ain't about born with a silver spoon. I hear a bunch of excuses when all you gotta do is put the work in. Rich, poor, don't make a difference. Black, white, green, yellow, don't make a difference. Life is like a big cake. Take you a piece of slice and do the best you could and enjoy it. Big apple, big cake, same thing, but still come down to it. You have to do what you do and enjoy what it is you're doing. If you don't live your best life, you won't get what you want out of your life. If you get old and have regrets about what you didn't do, that's a you problem. Nobody to blame but yourself. To wake up and know thyself before this life is over is right thinking philosophy goal to get you to know yourself while you're here. Next one. Right thinking philosophy is what prepares you for greatness. I'm giving you the tools, I'm giving you the ammunition that you need to put in that gun to make it work for you. A gun with no bullets is useless. Right thinking philosophy is bullets, which is knowledge for you to use to get where you want to go in life. I use that phrase as my mantra for motivation. Motivate me to do what I need to do. I got to prepare for greatness every day. That's my motto. That's my tent. That's my lifestyle. I don't just tell you how to do it. I do it to show you how it's done every day. Consistency, persistency is how you get it done. If you ain't stay consistent and you ain't persistent, you're going to fall short. I use right thinking philosophy to guide me through everyday life. I'm preparing for greatness. I know with daily practice of right thinking philosophy, way of life, I am well on my way to being my best self. I live that way every day. It's up to you to do it for yourself. I can do it for me. I can't do it for you. I can teach you how to do it, though. Like my man said, Jay-Z, I can teach you how to do it, son. I have mastered myself. I have total control over how I should act, how I should be, and what I should do for myself. That's a good thing, but it's a daily practice. You can't say, well, I'm master myself. I ain't got to do nothing else. I got to work twice as hard now to stay where I'm at or to get better. That's my goal. Remember, in life, I'm still a student, so I'm not going to stop studying. I'm not going to stop learning. Last one. My concept is greatness, aka success in life. If you gauge in your success in life by how much money you earn and a whole bunch of materialistic concepts and viewpoints, what you have accumulated, what you attain, greatness is you being your best self, not obtaining things, but knowing thyself. And then if you obtain those things, that's a plus, and there's nothing wrong with that. But to have all those things and not know thyself don't help one bit. Let me wrap this up. Again, I appreciate you tuning in. In order for right thinking philosophy to be proven to work, you have to do it yourself. And just say, Mark, I tried it, that don't work. But know what I hear? Mark, you was right. Mark, I tried it, it worked. Thank you. I know that I put my work in preparing for greatness daily. You can do the same thing. What you do will work for you if that's what it is. What I do works for me. Right thinking is you doing what works for you. I ain't saying do what works for Mark. I'm saying do what works for you as an individual. But you have to find it. You have to learn it, understand it, and then you can do whatever you need to do for you. All right, here you go. Greatness comes when you know yourself and God are one. My Father and I are one. That's what Christians Christ said. I understand. I believe that wholeheartedly. I don't argue that point at all because we all should feel the same way. When you become anointed with knowledge of Christ, knowledge of God, you become Christos. You have reached that level of understanding and having knowledge of self. Christians, this is what you're supposed to elevate to. Become your best Christian you can be by what? Living a certain way. That's what works for you. I know my success in life is up to me and my daily preparation for who and what I want to be. My best self. Dealing with situations in the best way. Handling myself in a respectful manner all the time. Last one. Living your best life and listening to Mr. Right is what you should be doing. Trust me. That's right thinking. Are you doing it? I'll be back.